Hello everyone, it's the morning. It's snowing out here, but it's so pleasant. Let's go in the garden and see how everything looks like now in the winter. Starting here with the pot at the back entrance. With a little bit of snow on them. And then in the garden, this is my garden here by the small shed. So I have in here some dogwood, and you can see those stems, the dogwood, and some privet, which makes a good fencing plant because it's very dense. But you can see how the winter interest is. The willow. This is the butterfly bush. And in here we just fill in the summer with all the shrubs that they flower, the weigela, the lilacs, and the roses. Here on this side, by the gazebo garden, I cut back in here the Annabelle hydrangea because it blooms on new wood. This one also, the Invincible, blooms on new wood, but I like to see the stems. They will bloom either way. Started to pick up more the snowing. So here's the fireplace. On this bed I have the house cups and the postman in here. I like how the rhododendron stays green even in the winter. And you can see the buds for the spring. This is the endless summer hydrangea, which I'm going to prune later on. This one blooms on new and old wood. Here at the back, everything's in the winter mode. But this is how the garden looks in the winter when there is still structure of the evergreens. That's an arborvitae right there, the ball one, the cypress. Here's a lilac. You can see the buds here. This is a star juniper, blue star juniper. That's a magnolia right there. And you can see the buds. And an Alberta spruce back there, and some dogwood. Right there with the snow on is the sedum. I like how it has the snow on top. And this is a yew. And back there I have more huskups and rose. This is a barberry that makes those fruits. Berries. And there are more. Back here I have some blueberry bushes. And a rose climber and another lilac. And then going here down the hill, this is Rose of Sharon, hibiscus. The seed pods are pretty nice looking. And some weigela flowering shrubs. This is a little Alberta spruce that I moved from the pot. That pot right there. This is an apple tree right here. And the grapevines on the arch. And the raspberry patch. Last year I had the worst flood here from the creek, and it completely destroyed my grass back here. So I'm thinking that I might have to make a path, because I don't like to walk when it's muddy. Let's see if the creek is frozen. It's very nice out here, so it's probably not too cold. Still negative, but not too badly. Yeah, it's frozen and snowed in. This is the dogwood, the red dogwood. I like how it looks against the snow, or red. So pretty. That's a pear tree right there, and the vegetable garden. Here I have a few more evergreens, and this is a steel bee shrub. Here's a forsythia. Forsythia is the first one that blooms in the spring. Huge shrub. I like when it's all on fire because it makes those yellow branches. Here is a burning bush. Not burning bush, a butterfly bush. And the spirea. That's another forsythia. Some more grapevines. In here I planted some hostas last year because this area is in the shade from my neighbor's trees from here. That's an apple tree. This is a viburnum right here. In here my strawberries are not doing so great on this side, so I'm gonna have to see what I do with them, because they don't do so well after a few years. And there's the slope back there with the evergreens that are in here. Here I added a garland for the winter to bring a little bit more interest. Back there. Here I have another spirea in the boxwood, and the clematis on the trellises, and this is a French lilac. The strawberry bed does better. I want to go in the greenhouse because I'm still looking to collect all my seeds. I still have a lot of seeds from last year, and now this year I can tell you how they did. And some of them did really well. I don't know if I still have any seeds in here. I probably have, but what's this? Those are some dahlia seeds. And then back here, yeah, these are radish seeds. Carrot seeds. Strawflower seeds. First, I will plant the ones that I have. Some trees back there. The ones that I have purchased. And here's a bag of seeds. We are back outside now. It's snowing big time. So pretty. Let's go look in the front. I have to go deal with my seeds. But it feels so overwhelming because I have so many seeds and I need to make a spreadsheet. But I still wanted to see what I am going to consider planting, because I don't want to overwhelm myself with too many. And then I end up with one of this and one of that, and it's so hard to keep track. Yeah, so that's how the winter garden looks like. Here's the magnolia, the rose bushes, one more Vocella, and then on the house side, the evergreens. And on the front here I have another spirea in the corner, and there's a nice one coming up there, but in the summertime, the hibiscus. And in here I have all the evergreens for the winter interest. The Alberta spruce, the yews, the boxwood, the juniper. There's some lamb's ears back there. This bed, here is the burning bush. But just kind of to see the shape of the bed in the winter, because in the winter you actually get to see everything better because there's not so much fluff from the other plants. The juniper and various evergreens in here, various junipers, and there's another blue star back here. This one's called Sherwood moss. And in here there's another barberry. The fruits in here make a path that starts from here and it goes all the way back there. So I want to have just like a 5-foot wide path, and then the rest you will all be flower beds. At least that's what I want to do in January when I have all the time. We'll see what happens. In here I had to remove the pot that I had by the street because, as you can tell, the plow starts to bring the snow and it can wreck my pot, and this is gonna become like a pile of snow right here. And by the fencing here I have this hydrangea on standard, which is a bobo, and the holly full of snow, a tiny hydrangea, gosh, my hand is freezing. I have to move my camera on the other hand. Should be able to hold it with the glove. Just 1 second so I can put my glove on. There you go, that's better. So here are more views, and here is a tree. Tree peony. And the other hue. And the other 3 peony. And the other U is kind of like a repetition, so it feels more cohesive. And right there is a Deutia, which makes some pretty white flowers. And the junipers, I love those junipers, they look so good, the vertical ones, and they don't grow very wide. That's all the width they get, and as you can tell, I don't have any more width here to play with. But I have 2 azaleas here that I want to move, because when I planted them, my husband had the boat in a different place, and now I don't even see them because of his boat. So, one more bed that I didn't show you, which is the kitchen one. Here I have the pussy willow. Here are the buds on it. I like to look at this bed because it's so full even in the winter. And then I like to put those evergreens in the pots also because it makes it look nice in the winter, and they just freeze in place and they add more interest. So that's how the bed looks in the winter. In here is usually a garden for the kitchen with herbs and stuff. I have mint and chives and garlic and parsley and oregano and thyme. But right now they're just the hollies. This one is Pierre's Valley Rose. I love this one. It has those berries even in the winter. And the sky that I got from the farmer's market. And this one is a mock orange that makes those gorgeous white flowers that they smell really nice. And I think that's pretty much it. Time to go to work. Have a good week, guys. And we'll go look at the seeds later. The snowing really picked up. I had to go inside. So pretty.